Brats and hamburgers. It's getting to be grilling season. So I turned my grill on about 15 minutes ago and it's been heating. I'm going to clean it. We are out of the wind over here. This is a gas grill and charcoal combo, but we're only using the gas side right now. Our brats are actually homemade from our family. We have our old recipe of our pork sausage between salt and pepper and hog casings. Tie them ourselves, and it's always a fun family tradition to do in the wintertime. I'm also going to get our hamburgers started. We bone out our beef and make our own hamburger patties. Brats are going to take a lot longer than these hamburgers, but that's okay. They can sit in the warmer in the house. Next, I'm going to season our hamburgers. We've got some salt, pepper, and a little bit of Lowry's. I'm going to let these cook for a little while. Again, the brats will take some time. Pork takes a little bit longer. And this hamburger, we aren't going to flip these hamburgers until the blood comes through the top of the patty. So, stay tuned. I'm going to check out the brats and burgers. See how we're doing. They're looking good. We can zoom in and see how they're looking. Delicious. So you might be wondering, where do we get the different muscle tissue components that go into our brats and hamburgers? We take out the major roasts and steaks that we want from our pigs and our beef, and then all the trimmings and extra cuts of meat are going into a grinder, and that muscle fiber and fat tissue is ground up into small particles that we can then form into hamburgers and form into our bratwurst. And I always get a kick out of how long should you mix that bratwurst for? My grandpa would always say, if you need to ask, you're going to go another 5 to 10 minutes. I always planned accordingly when I was going to ask him how much longer I needed to keep mixing. But if you want to make your own brat patties, brat links, breakfast sausages, hamburgers, and learn how the animals are fabricated, our Food Science 2 class that's offered each year will help students and yourselves understand how to fabricate animals into the retail cuts that we all enjoy in our homes and restaurants. Let's check them out, see how we're doing. Brats can go a little bit yet. No blood on the hamburgers yet. And we do mix our hamburger very lean. We cut a lot of the fat out. And in our pork sausage, we like using a little bit more of the fat because that flavor is a little bit more tolerable than the beef fat flavor. But nonetheless, fat does equal flavor, so you do need to have some of it. And we'll let these cook a little bit longer. It's getting to be a little bit more bloody. A little while longer, we can flip them. I always like to make sure that my hamburger is cooked all the way through. I know some people like it rare, but knowing that all this muscle tissue has been ground and mixed together, it's recommended and it's safe to just cook your hamburger or any type of meat that's been ground all the way through. And it's fun waiting. Smells delicious. You can always tell when one person in the community is having cooking up brats and hamburgers, and it makes everybody else want to cook up brats and hamburgers. Let them get a little more bloody. Grill's sitting about 250 degrees. Oh, that little guy. Whenever something like that breaks off, we'll finish cooking it. That's for the grill master to eat. Tastes delicious. And one of the things that's fun to do at school is we have our 6 different charcoal grills, and get a chance to learn how to start a charcoal grill and then grill our hamburgers up. And it's always a fun morning class, and it takes the entire time. By the time the charcoal ignites and stays lit, and have that lighter fluid smell burn off, and then have our burgers put on. It's always amazing how many students do not know how to do this, and that's why I always feel it's very important that all of you know and understand how to grill safely and properly, because it is a way of our culture. And it is that time of year for grilling season to really start ramping up. I just insert a thermometer into the hamburger patty to see how the temperature's coming along on the internal temperature of that patty. Because we need to at least be and 145 degrees internal. I like mine a little more on the medium side, and my mother likes everything well done. We are just at the medium stage. A little bit longer yet. We are just about done with the brats. They're just coming up to full temperature of being cooked.